Whether you're a new player in Rise of Kingdoms or someone who's been playing for a while, you want to gain power fast. For me, I'm brand new on my brand new jumper account, and I'm gonna teach you the tips that I use to gain power quickly so you don't get beaten up. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my Rise of Kingdoms new jumper account. Inside of here, I've been doing everything that I can to gain power, except for holding back on a few things to make this video with you guys. Now, number one is you're always gonna wanna be training up your troops. Know, though, that you could only train tier 1 troops at this time because we can't get ourselves above level 7. So every 55 minutes, I can train up 300 more of each of my types of troops, which will slowly give you power. Yes, it will, but it won't be anything very drastic because, again, we're only looking at tier 1 troops. But you're probably saying, but Echo, why don't you just upgrade to the next City Hall level? I'm sitting at City Hall level 7. Why don't you just go to City Hall level 8 and upgrade more of your buildings? Well, if we take a look over here at items, you'll notice that I have my beginner's immigration. This is only good for the first 9 days, and it will allow me to take my account and move it to another server or to another kingdom. Also, as you can see here, it tells you that you cannot go above level 7 on your account. If I take my City Hall and make it level 8, I am then stuck in this kingdom and I cannot leave. So right now, all of my structures, for the most part, are max level. I don't have enough here of, oh, actually I do. Look at this. We can even go ahead and do some of that because we did have enough of the arrows of resistance. And also right here, the castle, we're missing out on a bunch of the Book of Covenants. So we haven't upgraded those two structures as high as they can go, which is up to level 7 right now, because the books and the arrows, they always seem hard to find. They're just difficult to come across. So how can we gain more power quickly? And I'm talking about getting up to 200,000, possibly even 300,000 power. And here is a little hint, guys. It has to do with commanders. Guys, if you haven't yet tried Rise of Kingdoms, my BlueStacks download link is in the description of this video. Download it, try it on BlueStacks so you could play on your PC. I think you might like it, so give it a shot. Now, don't forget, you're gonna always have your troops training. When they're done, basically every hour, log into the game and continuously look for that to be done so you can get more troops training. But something that I haven't done here is go into the tavern. We have not done many golden keys yet. I think we've gotten 2 free ones and I maybe opened 1 alone on accident, but we have 15 keys right now. And the thought process is right here is that I can open some up and get myself maybe even a legendary commander, if we're lucky, that I can then use to upgrade and really gain some power, something that I could really use on the account. So what we're gonna do, okay, we got some Lancelot, we had him unlocked already, probably not going to use them that much, is we're going to go through this and try and see if we can pull in any solid commanders that we could really dive into and start to upgrade. All right, we pulled in Boudicca, and Boudicca is great for the barbarian smashing. She is an epic. She's not exactly what we're looking for because we were crossing our fingers for a legendary, which can be tough to come across, let's be real, but I'm happy enough here to at least get my hands on Boudicca. Well, we did not pull in any legendaries, but we did get a bunch of pieces to eventually unlock some other commanders along the way. So as you can see right here, we unlocked ourselves Tome, who I probably will never use, Boudicca, who we will use and we'll upgrade her for some barbarians. We got ourselves some more Lancelot so we could upgrade his skills, and we did get a few more of the Sun Tzu sculptures so we could eventually get his skills going up as well. So that's what we have. Unfortunately, we didn't get as much as we wanted to, but now how do we upgrade? And you'll notice that I have my Centurion. He's at a level 6. So is my Gaius. And now we have Boudicca and Tome. They're sitting at level 1. I could go ahead and drop a bunch of tomes of knowledge into them, but because this is my free-to-play account, I try to be as careful as possible. So this is what I'm going to do with them instead. I'm gonna search for some level 9 barbarians because that is a pretty good level for me to get and not have to deal with too much problems, and we're gonna attack them with these commanders. So I'm gonna switch out the ones that are stronger. We're gonna choose Boudicca and we're gonna march. Then I'm gonna come over here, we're gonna attack again. I'm gonna change it up, switch them out, and I'm gonna go with Tome and we're gonna march. They're both neck and neck, but this is gonna help them upgrade, and we should see them leveling up as they get in on these battles. Is this the best way to use your action points? No. Is this the best way to get those initial stages of your commanders up without using Tomes of Knowledge, especially if you're free to play? In my opinion, yes. Look, they just got that level up, which is gonna help. Now we're gonna do this a few more times. So why don't we do this just a couple more times and then see exactly what we can do with them. So now we've gone after 5 sets of barbarians with this duo. We're gonna send them back. We're gonna heal up our troops because remember, you want to make sure that your hospitals are not full. And now let's go back to the commanders and see what kind of work we can put in. Now, as you can see, we got Boudicca up to level 6. We got Tome up to level 6. So what we can instantly do is go on over to the talent tree and start spending some points. We know that Boudicca is gonna be peacekeeping. She's gonna be going after barbarians. We want to eventually get trophy hunters so she can get the extra rewards, or we want to get the curing chance so we could heal. So let's go and just start making our way over there. We're gonna go over here, and we really want to get to those extra rewards first. That's as far as we can go right now, and again, that's just after attacking 5 different barbarians. Then we're gonna come over here to Tome, and she's archer, versatility, and attack. Honestly, probably never gonna do much with her ever. So for now, we're not even gonna waste our time with that. But we have some commanders now that we are going to use on a regular basis. We have Sun Tzu, who's going to be our garrison commander. He's gonna be leading the garrison. We have Lohar, who is going to be our barbarian smasher. We have Boudicca, who also is gonna be a barbarian smasher. We have Gaius, who's gonna be one of our primary gatherers. And we have Constance, who is also going to be a primary gatherer for us. We do have Centurion, who is a mediocre gatherer. We'll use him the time being. And I mean, I guess we could put Kusunoki on the garrison as well. I just don't know if he's one of the best options. So it's time to start spending on our primary, which is gonna be our Sun Tzu. Honestly, looking at all the commanders that I personally have right now, Sun Tzu is the only one that I'm really excited about. If you have a legendary commander that you think is something that you're gonna use in the future, you are gonna wanna spend heavy on that commander. Notice Sun Tzu's commander power is right now 7,900. Also notice that we can add some stars to upgrade that power, make him stronger, get us more points that we could add to the talent tree as well. As you can see, we're starting our garrison build, but that is also going to kind of mess things up here for the skills, because as you unlock stars, you're going to then be unlocking more skills. So the first skill here deals direct damage to up to 3 targets in a fan-shaped area. I like that. It's really a great skill. Art of War, totally solid. The next one though is when the commander is leading the garrison of your city, garrison troops take 1% less damage. I like that one as well, and to be honest with you, I'm not too upset if I split points between those two. Coming into the third one, troops led by this commander take 4% less damage, and infantry against and gain 4%. I'm not as excited about that. So what I'm going to try and do right here is sometimes against what people believe in doing, but I'm going to try and star him up to at least a 2-star. We're going to try and get a little bit of a extra crit or luck. We're up to the 70%. Let's go. Yeah, that's it. We're going to go there. It could very possibly push me to 3. We're going to do it anyway. Here we go. Developing. Do I get myself a crit? We do, unlocking that next skill. Now remember, I said I was not upset if we did get that next skill unlocked. Now, some people may argue saying that they feel that that's a mistake, that you shouldn't actually do that. So when we go to the next skill, notice that this one is now part of what we're doing, Philosophy of War. Also notice that down here, our power went from, I think it was 7,500 to 9,500, but we can also now begin to spend more Tomes of Knowledge. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend some good amounts here on Sun Tzu because we want to level him up. He's a commander that we're gonna be using long-term, so we're gonna utilize all of these right now. We're gonna try and get him up to, I don't know, let's see how high we can get him. Maybe we can get him to level 20. Feel good about that. with the amount of these tomes of knowledge that we have so far. We've been gathering them, finding them, and right now leveling up to let's go here and level 20. There we go. Leveled up to level 20, opening up a lot more talents. Also, my commander power is now at 11,000. Why is this so important? The stronger your commander is, not only will he be able to protect my city better and be a better garrison, but he's going to smash barbs better because I've been using him for barbs, but also it's going to be easier for him to progress through the campaign, where lately I've been kind of stuck. So this will get you to that progression point so you can move further because you have more power and your attack is just stronger. So guys, we just got some extra Sun Tzu sculptures so we could actually upgrade his skills a little bit more and gain more power. There we go, getting that first skill upgraded. We could do it one more time. That's going to be upgrading the second skill, which is the better one for the garrison. So we went from 14,000 power to 17,400 just because we were upgraded 2 levels on the skills. So just keep those upgrades going. That's the key. Now I can come over here and spend on talents, which my goal for this tree is to spend right over here, and then I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research. My friend Chiskul did send me some builds for Sun Tzu that I'm gonna look into, but I know the first few phases of the build are this right here for a garrison build. Beyond this, I think we're gonna basically be sitting where we are, but look, up to 13,400 right now. Now looking at Boudicca, I love the second skill, Group Battle. Troops led by this commander deal 5% increased damage to barbarians. Both commanders gain 20% bonus experience from defeating barbarians. Yes, please. I 100% want this because that is what we're doing. That's what we're upgrading her for barbarians. So we're gonna go on in right here and we're gonna put all of these in here and we're gonna develop her up easily to at least a 2-star, maybe even, did we get a little crit bonus there? Yes, we did. Check that out. Almost a 3, which means we have unlocked her second skill, which is amazing, being able to get that extra XP for our commanders. And then it doesn't open up more of the talents for us just yet. Of course, we have to spend more tomes to get there, but we're going to sit her at level 10. And I think right now, Constance is going to be one of my other gatherers that we're going to use inside of the game. So let's use the remaining tomes of knowledge that we have right now. Remember, we are free to play, so it takes quite a bit longer, and these things are quite a bit more valuable for you when you're not actually buying any of it with real money. So we got Constance up. We're going to upgrade her talents as well. We decided to go in this direction with her also because really gold wasn't something we needed just yet. We haven't had it unlocked. So we are now going to get the enhancement from wood and from food. And right now, she is also sitting at a level 10, commander power of 4,900. Could we make Sun Tzu even higher and just continuously grow him? Yes. Could we spend more talents? We totally could. Actually, one of the ways that we want to go is going to be right over here. So we could spend a few more talent points there, getting him to 14,000. Now our power, just after all of that, is 130,000, just from really working on one commander getting up to level 20, and the other ones just getting a handful of them up to level 10. Now, if I was a little bit more lucky with the golden boxes here, with the golden chests, I could have really invested a lot more into a legendary commander, but I wasn't. We didn't get there. So the trick for you is going to be continuously barbarian smash. You're going to want to continuously train your troops, and you're going to want to spend graciously on your commanders, specifically on commanders that you plan on using for a long time in the long run inside of the game. Because once you run out of your, I can't even look at it there. Once you run out of your tomes of knowledge, well, then you can't use them to upgrade others. So you really need to think about where you place them, because guys, there are a lot of commanders for you to unlock inside of the game, and you're gonna need to spend wisely, especially if you are free to play. So those are my tips for you guys so that you can gain power quickly, so you have a less chance of getting beaten up. And one last side tip that I forgot to mention. Guys, make sure you set your garrison. Do not go without a commander on your garrison wall. Make sure that you set the commanders that you want specifically to protect your wall on it. For me, right now, Sun Tzu is the primary. We're gonna figure out who the secondary is in time. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video and learned something from it. I'll see you guys back with another Rise of Kingdoms video featuring this jump very soon. Have a great day and be good.